What would you do if you woke up one morning and every person on Earth had vanished? No traffic, no voices, no people, just complete silence. Nick wakes up and starts his day like normal. He gets dressed, grabs his car, and heads into the city. At first, he doesn't think much about it. Maybe roads are closed. Maybe something happened downtown. But the farther he drives, the stranger things get. Every street is empty. Every building feels dead. He checks the time. It's 9:05 in the morning. This city should be packed with people right now. Instead, there's nothing. No movement, no sound. Panic starts taking over. He jumps out of his car and runs through the streets looking for anyone at all. Then suddenly, Nick wakes up in bed. It was just a nightmare. He laughs it off and moves on. Nick has always lived an easy life. Wealth, good looks, and endless attention made him believe he could have anything he wanted. Relationships never meant much to him. Then, he met Julia. She fell deeply in love with him. But to Nick, she was just another girl. Later, at his birthday party, his best friend introduces him to someone new, Laura. The moment he sees her, something feels different. For the first time in his life, Nick isn't chasing excitement. He's feeling something real. They spend the night talking and laughing. The connection feels natural, but someone else is quietly falling apart, his best friend, because Laura was the girl he secretly loved, but he already knew he couldn't compete. He had no idea things were about to get much worse. That same night, Julia follows Nick. She still isn't ready to let him go. She confesses her feelings one last time, but Nick tells her the truth. He's in love with Laura. Something inside her breaks. She slams her foot on the gas. Nick starts screaming, but it's too late. The car crashes through a bridge barrier and drops. Everything goes black. Then Nick opens his eyes, but not in a hospital. Life suddenly seems perfect again. Laura loves him. Doctors somehow restore his face after the accident. His friendships are fixed. Everything is finally working out. But slowly, small things stop making sense. He sees different faces in mirrors. People change into other people. Memories start rewriting themselves. Reality itself begins falling apart. Then one night, a mysterious man approaches him. The man says something impossible. He tells Nick that everyone around him isn't real. They're creations from his own mind. Nick thinks the guy is insane until he decides to test it. He looks around and says, "Everybody stop talking." And instantly, the entire room goes silent. No voices, no movement, nothing. A cold feeling runs through his body because for the first time, he realizes this might actually be real. And then he discovers the truth. The truth that changes everything. Nick didn't survive. He died over 150 years ago. Before his death, he signed up for an experimental program. His body was frozen. His mind was placed inside an artificial dream world while waiting for future technology to bring him back. He had been living inside a perfect dream, a world designed around his happiness. But there was one problem. You can hide from reality. You can't hide from yourself. His fears, regrets, and guilt had slowly infected the dream, turning paradise into a nightmare. Now he has two choices: stay inside the dream forever, or wake up and face reality. He looks at Laura one last time, smiles, walks to the edge, and jumps. Seconds later, he opens his eyes. For the first time in over a century, Nick is finally awake. But here's the question. If someone had a perfect dream forever, would you ever choose reality?